I'm Jan Borghuis. I'm one of the two founders and CEOs of Greenwheels. Greenwheels is a car sharing platform. It was back in 1994 that we saw that this was a grassroots initiative in Berlin already, and we were challenged as MBA students. We were challenged to change this into a sustainable business model. Well, it was really a step-by-step approach, organic growth. We started very small scale with just 3 cars and not the perfect service offering, but we built the systems to enhance the service to a smooth, a convenient car sharing service in about like 5 years. Yeah. Basically everybody who doesn't need a car on a daily basis. In reality it's like people in bigger cities, 1-2 person households, people somewhere between 25 and 50. That's more or less our target group. In various ways. We work together with partners for longer term, and sometimes we have partnerships contracts, sometimes there are no partnership contracts, but this gives us the liberty to have all the partnerships we need. Greenwheels is a plannable, reliable service, so you can't book a car-to-go car for next week, and there is no instant car available at peer-to-peer platforms, so we have a different service. Our business model is basically the Internet of Things. We hook up our cars to the internet and distribute car usage to internet users. That's our basic business model for now and for the future. You have to build up a whole service, a whole platform, technology, reliable service, convenience, all this together, and still market it. And then in a market environment you are competing with all already establishing old offerings in the market. For instance, like car ownership was already established for 100 years. And then trying to come up with a service that is even better than car ownership after 100 years, that's really a challenge. A step-by-step approach. So we didn't focus on getting the ultimate model in one day, but we built it up in 5 years, so we were patient and learned along the way from customer feedback, and that's very important. For instance, we work with public transport operators like NS, and these are more traditional because railways exist for more than 100 years. And we are an example that collective public transport can be enhanced by individual public transport, and the combined mobility of collective and individual is to the customer group a much better experience, a much better alternative for car ownership. So we are enhancing collective public transport with individual public transport. Car sharing platforms will be a linking pin between industries who were completely separated in the last 100 years. So the car industry was completely separated from the public transport operators, and car sharing is a linking pin between these two industries, because this is where they have a joint offering. I think it's a very interesting challenge. Collaborative economy is changing business rules, changing the game, and you need to study a lot of information. It's really challenging to do. So this is what I'd like to do, such a big challenge, to make it into a success. The challenge is that the current situation has been shaped by a society based on car ownership for 100 years. So if you look at the current laws, but things like insurance are all based on the traditional 100-year-old model of car ownership, and opening up opportunities for using instead owning, for car sharing, opening up those opportunities for car sharing, that's really a challenge for the collaborative economy. To become a worldwide leading platform for car sharing,